Welcome to your yoga practice for neck and shoulders. So this is a hatha yoga practice to help relieve tension and stress in the shoulders. We'll work a little bit with our wrists and our side body and breathing, and hopefully you feel amazing after this practice. It's recommended to sit up on a blanket or a bolster just to help ease any stress in the back because we'll be sitting for this practice. You may also want a eye pillow for our final pose, Shavasana. So when you're ready and you're in something very comfortable and you're warm, hop on your mat. You may even want to turn the lights down and just really get settled so that you can concentrate on your body and the present moment. When you're ready, join me in easy pose, seated, comfortable. Cross your legs in the natural position. Place your hands on your knees and just let your shoulders soften. Bring awareness inward to your mat and take anything in your mind or any worries or stress and just set those aside. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. Inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose. You may even soften your gaze or close your eyes down. And bring your awareness and your attention to your breathing and how your body is expanding with your breath. As you inhale, notice your belly, notice your ribs, and then notice up around your shoulders and collarbone. Without tensing your shoulders or your arms, see if you can expand your belly, your ribs, and your collarbone with your breath, filling the body and the torso. And as you exhale, notice the soften at the shoulders and then at the ribs and the belly. Continue 3 or 4 more breaths like this, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Bring your hands to your knees, and then we'll begin to do a few rounds of cat-cow. So as you inhale, lift the heart, lift your gaze. Notice a gentle arch of the back, the low back, maybe even the middle back. And then as you exhale, round through the back, curl like a cat, and then look towards your belly button. Let your chin come in towards your chest. And use your arms to support you in this practice. Inhale, heart space lifts, gaze lifts. And then exhale, round through the back, look toward the belly button. Inhale, looking up, lifting the heart. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Next two, just do at your own pace with your own breath, just moving with your breath. And then as you exhale, come back to center. Sit tall with your head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Let your chin on your exhale fall towards your chest and open up through the back of the neck. Come back to your breath, expanding your torso with your breath. And as you exhale, letting go, letting your chin and gravity take over, and your head comes closer to your chest, but ensure you stay tall with your spine. Let go of any gripping. Let your hands and wrists relax. And then gently start to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. And then come back to center with your chest, and then left ear toward left shoulder. Some gentle neck rolls. Just noticing. Come back to center, lift the head, and just roll the shoulders back. See if you can notice your shoulder blades moving. And then sit tall. Let your right ear come towards your right shoulder. Soften your right shoulder. And then come back to center. Roll the shoulders. Just a few times. And then left ear to left shoulder. Soften jaw. Soften your mouth. And breathe. Come back to center. Inhale, reach arms up, touch your palms if you can. And then exhale, twist to your right. Right hand comes in behind you, left hand on right knee. Breathe into your belly. And then as you exhale, let your gaze come over your right shoulder. And then maybe even look as far as you can to your right. Soften any gripping. Breathe. Let your breath guide you. You'll know if you've gone too far. On your next exhale, head comes back to center, then shoulders, then belly. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. As you exhale, turn towards your left shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Find your breath. And then perhaps you even look far to the left, stretching the muscles in your eyes. And then exhale, head comes back to center first, then shoulders, then belly. Inhale, reach arms up, touch palms if you can. Exhale, fold forward. So stay here. Breathe into your belly and walk your fingers out as far as you can, stretching through the side body and your shoulders and your back. Keep your gaze toward the floor or your mat. And perhaps you even soften down a little bit more and let your head hang between your arms. Start to walk your fingertips back toward the cross of your legs. If you need a break from your legs, feel free just to come out and join back in. So is your practice. Inhale, reach arms up, touch palms if you can. Exhale, right hand comes down, left hand reaches over. So fingertips and arm are active and reaching toward the right side of your mat. Right arm is pressed into the mat, but your elbow is soft. Breathe into the side body. Soften down through your right elbow if you want a little bit more, and perhaps you even look up toward the ceiling. Let's take 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Press into your right hand, come all the way back up. Right hand touches the left palm. Exhale, left hand comes down this time. Reach the right arm to the left side of your mat. Reach your fingers, keep your arm active. Breathe. Maybe even look up toward the ceiling. And 3 breaths here. Inhale, left palm touches the right, reach arms up. And exhale, bring your hands back down to prayer at the center of your heart space. Let's take just one deep breath in here. Just notice your shoulders, your neck, your mind, your body. Take a check-in, see how you're feeling. Let's inhale, reach arms up. Look up this time if you can. And exhale, fold forward. Reach those fingertips away from you. Bring your head down between your arms. Big breath into the torso, filling up the belly, the ribs, and the collarbone. Let your head relax. One more breath. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Walk your fingertips back. And we'll come back up. If you're noticing the cross of your legs and you're feeling a little discomfort, feel free to sit on your heels, or you can even come into a chair. So you can pause the video, grab a chair or a bench, and get comfortable. That's the number one thing on your mat, is to be comfortable, be at ease with your breath and your body. So just check in. Let's inhale, arms up, and exhale, left arm under right arm, and we'll come into eagle arms. Backs of the hands can touch, or you can intertwine the forearms and hands. Take a breath. And feel that in the back of the body, back of the shoulders. Inhale, maybe reach your fingertips up toward the ceiling just a little bit more. And exhale fully. One more breath. Exhale, untwist, reach arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to prayer at the center of our heart space. Inhale, reach arms up, look up, right arm under left this time, come into eagle arms. Soften jaw, breathe into the back body, and as you exhale, notice if there's any tension around the shoulder blades. See if you can soften the shoulder blades. Inhale, fingertips come up a little bit more if we can. Exhale, soften. Maybe soften around your hips and your knees and your back as well. Being gentle. Exhale, untwist. Bring arms to knees or hands to knees. Roll the shoulders. That's nice. So let's come into tabletop. We'll remove our blanket or our bolster. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Let's find our foundation for our pose. Press into your hands as if you're pressing your mat away from you. So engaging through the shoulders, engaging through the muscles in your forearms, but keeping the elbows soft. You're not locked and rigid. You're just working a little bit here. Fingertips are going to face out toward the outer edges of our mat so that the palms are flat and the wrists are facing each other. Little wrist stretch. You can start to rock back and forth and then from side to side. Oh, little power outage there. I think we still are up and running though. Interesting. Keep going side to side. And then sit back on the heels, come up. Roll the wrists and shoulders. Beautiful. You can even interlace the fingers together, press the palms down. Inhale, look up. And then exhale, release. Come back to tabletop. Put the toes together, knees wide. Sit back on your heels and then reach your arms toward the top of your mat. Bring your head down, forehead down, nose touching the mat for child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Bring your mind back to your breath and your practice if it's wandered. Soften through your arms now. Let your elbows come onto the mat. Sit back a little closer toward your heels if you like. Breathe in and breathe out. You can keep your hands here, but if it feels good, you can bring your hands down alongside your body with your fingers toward the bottom of your mat. Just to take some tension and stress out of the shoulders if they're feeling a little worked from our tabletop. Breathe in and breathe out. When you're ready, start to come back up. Sit back on your heels, or you can sit in a chair or cross-legged. Just ensure you have something to elevate you if you're sitting cross-legged. Head over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Sit tall. Let's take a breath here, maybe even close the eyes down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right arm up and bring your palm behind your right shoulder. Elbow reaches toward the ceiling. Take a breath. You can use your left hand to come onto the bicep and the tricep of your right arm, and you can help your arm a little bit if you like, but just be mindful. Or you can bring your left hand in behind your low back and start to reach your fingertips up toward your right hand and see if you can create a bind here. Left fingertips and right fingertips touching. Inhale, ensure your chest and heart space are open. Breathe. One more breath. And exhale, release. Bring hands onto thighs. And notice your right hand and your left hand. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Reach arms up. Exhale, left hand comes down behind the left shoulder, and you can bring your right hand across the low back. You can help your left arm, or you can see if you can come into a bind, holding your right fingers and your left fingers. Breathe. Soften your jaw, your shoulder blades. Ensure that your neck is comfortable, and just meet yourself where you're at. That's the beauty of yoga. It's your practice, your body, and every pose looks different on everyone, and there is no perfection. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Release and let it all go. On your next exhale, release, let it all go. Bring hands onto thighs. Roll the shoulders. Inhale, reach arms up. Interlace your fingers and bring your fingers and your palms behind your head. So just keeping the shoulders soft here, keeping your jaw soft. See if you can open your arms, bring your elbows back behind you just a little bit and feel some engagement in the back of the shoulders and in your shoulder blades. Kind of like you're bringing your shoulder blades together, pinching a pencil. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your elbows in, curl toward your belly. Look towards your belly button like your cow and cat pose. Let's inhale, look up. Open shoulders, open elbows in the front. Inhale. And then exhale, bring yourself back into your cat pose. As your elbows come in, you look towards your belly button. Opening the back of your shoulders. Inhale, opening the front of your body, front of your shoulders, holding that pencil between the shoulder blades. Inhale. And then exhale, round. Inhale, 2 more times at your own pace, your own breath. And then release your hands when you're finished and come back up. Roll your shoulders back. Beautiful. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let your chin come down towards your chest. Notice how that feels as compared to at the start of your practice. Gently start to roll. Right ear toward right shoulder, and then chin back to center, left ear toward left shoulder. Gentle neck rolls. A couple more times on each side. And then we'll come back to center, lift the head. And let's get ready for our final Shavasana. So this is one of the most important poses because our body can take in, it can relax, and it can remember our practice. So when you're ready, come to a comfortable position lying on your back. You may even want to get a blanket to cover up. Get really comfortable. Your eye pillow, if you have it nearby. Bring your body down onto your mat, your feet coming to the outer edges of your mat. Let your arms open, feel your shoulder blades on the mat, palms face up, fingers curl in. You can place your eye pillow over your eyes. I have a beautiful lavender eye pillow. It's so lovely. And then tuck your chin in just slightly towards your chest. And begin to soften. Let everything fall onto your mat. Breathing through your nose. And just begin to notice anywhere you're holding tension. And then just start to breathe into that place and let go. Let your mat support you. Take on that tension. Soften through your face, your jaw. Work your way down to your throat and your neck. Soften your shoulders, the back of your shoulders. As you exhale, let your arms and fingers soften. Your belly, your back. Soften your hips, your glutes, your thighs, your knees, your calves and your ankles, your feet and your toes. Let the mind relax. Breathing. Letting go of thoughts and coming back to your breath when you become distracted. We'll stay here in silence for 1 minute. And I'll let you know when the practice is ending. Feel free to stay here as long as you like. The video will end. But if you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, you can Just gently take off your eye pillow. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Breathe in and out. Stretch your feet. Stretch your arms overhead, perhaps, through your belly. And then roll to your right side. And then gently press yourself back up into a seated posture. If you're staying in your Shavasana, enjoy. If you're ending your practice, I invite you to bring your hands to the center of your heart space in prayer. And we'll close our practice with the chant of Om 3 times. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale fully through the mouth. Inhale to chant. I bring my thumbs to my forehead. Thank you and namaste.